Let's talk posture for a few minutes. Now, there's many aspects to posture, and there's so many things that control posture. But the one I want to talk to you about today is our tendency to let our rib cage just sink into our pelvis. Now, I want you to place your hands between the bottom of your rib cage and the top of your pelvis. How much space is there? Now, joints were meant to move, but not be just weight bearing and sunk into. So we tend to allow these deep core muscles to totally disengage, and we allow the rib cage to just sink into our pelvis, and people lose a lot of space here. But you don't have to. As you use your deep core muscles to pick the rib cage up off the pelvis, that's what they were meant to do, you're going to find that you increase the distance between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the pelvis. Now, you can start, even if you've lost space there, you can gain some of that back. Now, there's a couple of really good reasons to do this. As you sink into your pelvis, you really compress discs. That compression of the spine is costly. You're compressing nerves and you're damaging discs. So as you are active as you stand and pick the rib cage up off the pelvis, you're going to find more space. You're going to find better decompression of the spine. So let's just take a minute. Stand with your feet parallel, your knees unlocked, feeling the natural curves all the way up the back of the body. And I want you to use your deep core muscles to engage and envision they're going to pick the rib cage off the pelvis. Now, you're not going to go into back extension to do that. You're not going to allow your ribs to flare open. You are just thinking 360 wide, picking the rib cage up off the pelvis. And that means you're using all of these core muscles, 360, to pick it up. Now, as you stand, knees unlocked, feet parallel, and you engage those core muscles, take some deep breaths and feel the rib cage expand 360. Not flare open, but expand. And as you put your hands on your rib cage, feel your ribs spread apart as you deeply breathe into them. Breathe into the back, breathe into the sides, breathe in 360 into that rib cage, and feel all of the ribs expand. All of those intercostal muscles are breathing muscles. They need the movement of the breath. That's the only way they move. They need that movement to stay dynamic and flexible. So throughout the day, it will take time to work up to being able to do this all day long, because that's what we want to do. They were made to do that. You can train them. It'll take you some time to work up to it. But as you do, you will find your spine decompressing. You will find you have more finger widths between your pelvis and your rib cage. And you're just going to feel more alive. You'll be able to breathe better, move better, and you're going to feel better.